Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Tonight is IQ Quran game show. It is Friday night for everyone that is joining us from home and everyone that is in the studio. As usual, we come to you live from GuideUS TV and we bring you the IQ Quran program, the program that we designed to encourage our students or our children that are at home and in the studio to learn to read the Quran, but not only that, to also have understanding of what they're reading. So tonight, as usual, we will go over a short surah, and for those who are joining us from home, hopefully by participating and by being part of this program, by now you have learned how to play the game. For those who have not played the game, this is what happens. We need you to grab your tablet, your iPad, your computer, whatever it may be. Get your phone from your parents, however you like. Tonight's code is 274236. Join us because we will start the competition soon. And as usual, what happens is you will see one word from the Quran starting with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and we want you to give us the translation. You'll have 4 options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. You'll have a choice to make, and we will move on to the next word. As normal, we will give you 60 seconds on every single question. You'll have 60 seconds on every single question. So join us, and inshallah we will be introducing to the people that we have in the studio, starting with my right. What is your name? Ahmed Muhammad. We have Ahmed Muhammad. Ahmed Muhammad, how old are you?
12.
12 years old, mashallah. Ahmed Muhammad was the winner from the previous episode. So this is a new episode again. Now move on to the next person. Who do we have?
Zuhaib.
Zuhaib.
Yes.
How old are you, Zuhaib?
9.
Zuhaib, who's 9 years old. Mashallah, Zuhaib has joined us as well within this competition. We also have, Zakaria Yusuf. Mashallah. How old are you, Zakaria Yusuf? 14. Zakaria, you're also a winner from last week, was that right?
Yes.
Last Friday you won. So do you think you'll win today? Maybe. Okay, we'll see inshallah how it goes. We have the next person who's joining us today.
Umar.
What is your name?
Saeed Umar.
Saeed Umar. How old are you, Saeed Umar?
12.
12 years old. And that is the 4 boys that we have. Now we're going to be moving to the girls. But before I do that, if you're joining us from home, the Quran competition for the night, the IQ Quran competition, the code is right here. You see it. Go to the website iqquran.com. If you're new, we want you to register. Register yourself because we'll be sending out or we'll be giving out prizes to the winners and everyone that participates. So make sure that you register yourself. Make sure that we have your information. We're going to go on and introduce the rest of the people that we have on the studio to the girls' side. What is your name? Sayruq Umar. How old are you, Sayruq Umar?
10.
10 years old, mashallah. And we have after Sumaya Umar. I think Sumaya, you're number 2 on the last episode. You think you'll be number 1 this episode? Mashallah. Okay, so we have next to Sumaya. What is your name? Maryam. How old are you, Maryam?
13.
13, mashallah. We have Maryam that is 13 years old. After that, who's the other person?
Salma Yusuf.
Salma Yusuf. How old are you, Salma?
11.
11. Yusuf. Sisters? Okay, that's what it is. Okay, mashallah. Let's move on to the next person. Who's that person over there? Aisha. Okay, and you? And yourself? Faduma Abdi. Mashallah. We have all of the people that are joining us in the studio. We will see who will be winning today. And we have those who are joining us from home. So if you are new to this program, this is the IQ Quran program, which we designed to encourage all of you that are sitting at home to learn to read the Quran and also to have translation or meaning of the Quran. Every single day around the world, Muslims memorize the Quran. But at the same time, we're encouraging everyone, yes, memorize the Quran, learn how to read the Quran, but we also want you to understand the Quran. Right now, I think we're on the 11th surah. We've done 11 surah so far. So inshallah tonight, it'll be a very short surah, The questions that we will be forwarding tonight will not be that many, but as what we did is that we randomized the question. Rather than Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim in order, we randomized. So it's not in order. The questions are randomized, and you will have 60 seconds on every single question. So if you are at home, join us. You have the code, you have the website, iqquran.com. And remember, you have to register yourself before the game or after the game, because once we start, it'll be hard for you to keep up because every single question will only be 60 seconds. So make sure that you register yourself. You have the code, and again, once again, the code for the night is 274236, iqquran.com. Join us, and inshallah, we will start the competition soon. Who has a good feeling they will win tonight? So everyone is raising their hands. Okay, so everyone thinks they will win. We'll find out how it goes. And what is the surah that we will be going over today? Surah Al-Asr. Okay, mashallah. Can someone translate the entire surah? If you know how to translate word for word, raise your hand. Okay, good. So you guys know how to translate word for word, but we're not going to do that, because if we do it, what's going to happen? It'll be given a hint to those who are at home. So we're not going to do that. Inshallah, before we start the game, this is the last time that we're going to be, this is the last chance we're going to give those who are joining us from home. We have a lot of users that have joined us from home. You have the code, you have the website. The code is 274236. Join us. This is the best thing that you could do, because we will be learning the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It'll be word for word. Every single letter that you learn, you'll be getting a lot of ajr. And that ajr is not going to go anywhere. You'll be in your bank in akhirah for the rest of your life. So inshallah, make sure you join us. So if you're a parent and you're wondering what is this program, again, this is the IQ Quran program. We want the kids to be competing while they're at home. They could join this competition and be part of the program. And we're learning word for word the Quran, but we're focusing on words that repeat in the Quran often. We're also putting focus on surahs that we normally recite or we often recite. The last juz of the Quran, for example, is what we're going to be putting the focus on. But inshallah, on several certain days, we're going to focus on 80% Quran or 90% Quran, the words that repeat in the Quran often. So make sure that you join us. Again, this is the IQ Quran program, and we're encouraging you to learn to read the Quran, at the same time learn the translation of the Quran word for word. We have a lot of users that joined us from home. Some of the users that join us from home are Abdullahi. We have Sheikh that normally joins us. We have Ali. We have Faiza. We have Khadija. We have Hamad. We also have, these are the users that are joining us from home, just to mention some of them before we start the show. We also have, we have Maryam, we have Muhammadu, we have Fatima, we have, let's see who else. These are some of the users that are joining us from home. So if you're at home, right before we start the show, make sure you tune in. The code for the night is 274236. So join us. For the last time, that is the code. You have it with you. Take your tablet, grab your mother's phone, your father's phone, whatever it takes. You'll be learning the word for word Quran. Even if you have not learned these words before, we're going to be pronouncing it for you. Another thing we're going to do is we'll go over the translation of what the word means, so you'll have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Seems like everyone in the studio is eager to start the program. Are you guys ready? Yes. I did not hear you guys. Are you guys ready? Yes. Yes, mashallah. So everyone here is ready to start the program. We're waiting for you at home to join. You have the code, you have the website, be part of the program, because inshallah, for every single person that participates, will be getting a reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, and we will be sending you prize. So inshallah, go to the website and register yourself, and we'll be coming back right after this break and get guided with GuideUS TV.
My name is Abu Hafsa Abdul Malik Claire, and if you don't know, you should know. You're watching GuideUS TV. But guess what? GuideUS TV is available on your phones now. It's available on your iPhone, on your iPod, on your iPad, on your Android, all over the smartphones. It is available on your App Store or your Play Store. It is FREE free. Go there, download it, install it, play it, enjoy it, and share it. And remember, get guided with GuideUS TV. Now available on your App Store, GuideUS TV. Go to your App Store today. Search for GuideUS TV. Download and enjoy.
We're about to receive that load that we've been telling you about, that big load of books that are coming to us all the way from Washington, D.C., Virginia area, where they received it over there. We're bringing it to the warehouse. That's the truck. You're looking at it right now. Now we're going to show you unloading it and what 24 pallets of boxes of books and tapes and CDs for Islam looks like. So just stay with us. Be careful as we go around here. I don't want you to get run over now. Take it easy. There we go. 24 pallets of books and tapes and videos for Islam. That's right. We're very excited about this. This will be the very biggest shipment ever to come to this part of the United States to help Islam, the true message, the real meaning, the beauties, the love, the tolerance, the patience. And we sure need a lot of that, don't we? And that's what we're talking about.
Welcome back to IQ Quran program, coming to you live from GuideUS TV. We have all the users at home that joined us already. We have the participants that are here in the studio. We're about to start our competition right now. We had Alia that joined us, some of the people that joined us after, while we were out for a break. We had other users that have joined, and these are some people that come back often. We're going to start the program right now. We're going to give you about 30 seconds before we start because we want you to get ready. So inshallah, get ready right before we start the program. And again, every single question is worth 1,000 points. So do not miss, do not guess. If you do, what's going to happen? You're going to lose. You don't want to do that. So every single question is worth 1,000 points, and we're starting the program in 1, 2, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Get ready, guys. We're starting the program right now. The first question comes. All right, let's all read it together. Okay, what is it? Okay, good. We were just going to say it 2 times rather than 5 times. Wal asr. What does it mean? Does it mean by time? Does it mean the most gracious? Does it mean in the name? Does it mean the most merciful? You have 4 options. You have 4 options in front of you. Make your choice, and we'll wait for you. So get ready. Wal asr. What does it mean? What is the meaning of it? MashaAllah, a lot of you already made your choice. This one should be very easy. We said that the questions will be randomized. Okay, so wal asr, what is the meaning of that? By time, the most gracious, in the name, the most merciful. How many feel like you got it right? Okay, good. So you have a feeling you got it right, huh? Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out now. We're going to give another 2 seconds before we move on to the time is up. And what is the meaning of wal asr?
By the time.
By the time. 27 of you got this one. Seems like everyone was ready for this surah. Only 2 people missed. Not too bad. But let's find out the ranking. Let's find out the ranking. Zakaria, who was number 1 last time, is number 1 again, but we'll see. This always changes, right? This always changes. So make sure that you're focusing. We have Ahmed, who's number 2, Sumaya, who's number 3, Fatima Abdi, number 4, and we have Maryam, who's number 5. Now comes the next word. The next word, let's say it together.
Lafi.
What is it?
Lafi.
Lafi. Let's do it one more time.
Lafi.
Good. So we're gonna have to repeat it 5 times. Give me a good energy 2 times, okay? So that's, right now we're good to go because you guys have already said it 2 times. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Does it mean mankind indeed is surely in? These are the 4 options that you have. Make your choice before we move on to the next word. But it seems like a lot of you already made your choice. That is fine. You're waiting for the next question, I guess. But there are those who are joining us from home and we want to give them that extra time. We want to give them that extra time to make their selection. Now, we have 9 seconds. So if you're joining from home, it's not too late. You have the website, iqquran.com. Tonight's code is 274236. So join. Is surely in. Guys, let's do one thing. As soon as the answer comes up, you all could say it, okay? Say the word and let's say the meaning. Okay, now let's move on to the next word. Zakaria is still on top. Now we have the next word, which is here. Let's all say it together.
Salihati.
Okay.
Salihati.
Good, mashallah. You guys said it right. Righteous deeds, does it mean and enjoin each other? Does it mean to the truth, or is it to the patient? So these are the 4 options that you guys have. You guys already made your selection. I'm sure as soon as you guys see the check, say the word, and say the meaning. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to do that together, inshallah. Now, this word should be very easy because you hear it all the time. When you're doing the tashahhud, you hear this word or a word that is close to it. And it should be easy for you guys to translate the meaning of this word. So if you're joining us from home, it's not too late. The website is iqquran.com. You have tonight's code right there. Join and be part of the competition as we go on. What is the word? What is
Salihati.
Salihati. Okay, and what is the meaning of it?
Righteous deeds.
Righteous deeds. Now, 21 of you got this one right. Not too bad. Sumaya Umar came on top. Zakaria is now number 2. Ahmed is number 3. Salma Yusuf is number 4. And we have Sayruq, that is number 5. Okay, mashallah. Now let's move on to the next question. Now let's find out. Seems like the ranking is changing very fast. What is the word, guys?
Ar-Rahmani.
Ar-Rahmani. Let's say it again.
Ar-Rahmani.
And this word comes from where? In the surah we said we're going to mix. Is it the first ayah, the last ayah? Where is it coming from? Okay, good. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good. I'm glad you guys know how to read and you could recall where the word is coming from. So this is Ar-Rahmani, okay? Does it mean of Allah, the most gracious, in the name, the most merciful? Here are your 4 options. So make the right selection, right choice. We're going to wait for you guys. It seems like some people are already waiting for the next question. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now let's find out. How many of you know the root word for this? Mahad. Okay, so that's what it is, okay? Ra, ha, ma. That's the root word, okay? And what is the word, guys? Let's say it again.
Ar-Rahmani.
And it means?
The most gracious.
Beautiful. Now let's move on to the next one. Now, since we have the answer, Zakaria came back on top. Sumaya is number 2. Ahmed is number 3. MashaAllah, for those who are joining us from home, it's not too late. You can still be part of the program. We'll move on to the next question, so get ready. Next question comes, and here it is. Here's the next question. Let's all say it together.
Insan.
Okay. And do it one more time.
Insana.
Okay, good. Does it mean mankind indeed is surely in? I think if you've already answered, I already see one question that we previously answered. So this one should be easy because it's a repeat question. Now, if you're joining us from home, you still have, you could go ahead and join us. You have the code and you have the website, so make sure that you join. And even if you are coming and tuning in late, you can still be part of the program because every single word is new points. You get 1,000 points, and everyone that participates will get the ajr, inshallah, and we'll be awarding them, inshallah, as well. Okay, now we have that. Okay, what is the word?
Insan.
And then what does it mean?
Mankind.
Mankind. 23 of you got this one right, mashallah. Majority of you answered this one right. So let's move on to the next question. Or before we move on, let's find out the ranking. Ranking has not changed. Maryam came in number 5 this time. Okay, mashallah, we see that the ranking is changing. Let's move on to the next question. Let's get ready for this. All right, here it comes. Get ready. You do not want to miss out. What is the word?
Amanu.
Amanu. Let's say it again one more time.
Amanu.
Okay, good. I need it with energy, guys.
Amanu.
Good, mashallah. Amanu. Okay, does it mean those who? Does it mean accept? Does it mean believe? Or does it mean and do? These are the 4 options that you have. Make your selection, and we'll give you that time to make the choice. It seems like everyone that is here already made the selection, and a lot of people that are joining from home already made their selection, but we will give you. But what is the root word for this? What is the root word? Yes? Okay. Ahmed, what is it? Okay. So to believe, or I gave the answer out, but that's fine. I think all of you got it right already, or majority of you got this one right, because it's very easy. It repeats in the Quran often. This is talking about the believers, or to believe, since we already gave the answer out. Now time is up. Let's say the word in Arabic. What is it?
Amanu.
Amanu. And what does it mean?
Believe.
Believe. Okay, good. So it seems like a lot of you missed this one. Ooh, we have 15 people that missed this one. And we have 14 people that got it right. So let's find out. Let's see. Move on to the next question, guys. Zakaria is number 1 still. Muhammad came on number 5 right now. I don't see anything that has changed. Maryam moved up to number 4. Is that right, guys? Let's see here. Fatima Abdi is number 3 at the moment. But this one should be easy. This one is no-brainer. Guys, this one should be easy. What is the word here?
Bismi.
Bismi. Okay, what is the meaning of Bismi? All right, does it mean of Allah? Does it mean the most gracious? Does it mean in the name? Or is it the most merciful? These are the 4 options that you have here. Make your selection and take your time, because you do not want to miss this out. You don't want to miss it, because this one is so easy. You know what I think? Everyone that is participating tonight will get this one right. If you play the game before, the words in the Quran repeat often. You'll see one word here, it'll repeat again. So if you know one word, it should be easy for you to know the meaning of the other one. This repeats in the Quran often, and we said, what is the word?
Bismi.
And what does it mean?
In the name.
In the name. Let's move on to the next question, but let's find out the ranking. Zakaria is still there. Ahmed moved up. Salma came into the top 5. Now let's find out. Here comes the next word. Here's the next word. What is the word?
Sabri.
What is it?
Sabri.
Okay, good. What is the meaning of this? We have 4 options. Does it mean righteous deeds, enjoin each other, or does it mean to the truth, or is it to the patience? So we have 4 options. As you see it, make your selection. We'll give you a chance to make the selection. If you have not seen the word before, look at it carefully, analyze it, learn it. If you have not seen it before, you could learn from your mistake. Sometimes we all make mistake. Maybe the word might be new to you, but this is way of learning the word. Now, what is the word?
Sabri.
Bisabri. And what does it mean?
To the patience.
Okay, good. For those who have sabr. Let's move on to the next question. What is the next question, everyone? Let's all say it. What is it?
Ar-Rahim.
Ar-Rahim. That is right. Ar-Rahim is the question. Does it mean of Allah? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Huh? Okay, now let's go. Does it mean of Allah? Does it mean the most gracious? Does it mean this is, I think there's a, we will make a correction on this one, but you guys could see it. Does it mean you have four options? What we're looking for, Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is regime, but the word we're looking for is Rahman ar-Rahim. So right now you see on the screen regime, but the word we're looking for is Rahim. What is the meaning of Rahim? It means the most gracious. Although although the word on the screen was not right, 28 of you got it because it was the routine of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. But the word said regime. But that's fine. The most merciful, that is ar-Rahim. Let's move on to the next word. Zakaria is still on top. Only one person missed that question. Everyone else got it right. Let's move on to the next question. Zakaria is still on top. I see from the ranking that Sayruq came in number 5. We have Sumaya that moved into number 2. We have Fadumo still number 3, but Salma moved into number 4. Good job, guys. For those who are joining us from home, you can see your ranking from the screen, but the computer will only show us the top 5, and it'll change around every single question. But if you're at home and you have your device with you, you could see it right there. It'll say, this is your ranking, and you're next to that person. Here's where you're at. So just make sure that you keep up, inshallah. We're going to move on to the next word. So get ready and do not miss out. 1,000 points for every single question. Now here comes the next word. Let's look at it, guys, and let's all pronounce it. What is the word?
Alladina.
Okay, let's do it again.
Alladina.
Louder.
Alladina.
Alladina. You know, this word repeats in the Quran often. Ya ayyuha alladina, alladina. You'll see alladina so many times. What is the meaning of this word? Does it mean those who? Does it mean accept? Does it mean believe? Does it mean and do? These are the 4 options that you have right in front of you. Make your selection. One of the choices is red, the other one is blue, one is orange, the other one is green. Always you'll see these 4 options and you make your choice. And based on how fast and your accuracy, the accuracy and the speed, depending on your accuracy and the speed, will determine how many points that you got. So, okay, and what is the word, guys, again?
Alladina.
And what does it mean?
Those who.
Those who. Now let's move on to the next word. But before we move on, we look at the ranking. Nothing much has changed. I think it's still the same. And let's find out if something is going to change on the next question. Here it comes. Are you guys ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. Here comes the next question. This one should be very easy. Ooh, I see some people are making quick selection, huh? Very fast, mashallah. It's all good. Now we have the word. Let's all say the word together.
Bilhaqqi.
Okay, again.
Bilhaqqi. Bilhaqqi.
Good. Bilhaqqi. Okay, good. So now, does it mean righteous deeds? Does it mean and enjoin each other? Does it mean to the truth? Does it mean to the patient? So these are the 4 options that you have in front of you. Make your selection, submit in the right answer, and let's all say the word together. What is the word?
Bilhaqqi.
Louder.
Bilhaqqi.
And what does it mean?
To the truth.
Okay, there's a rude word here. What is it? Yeah? Haqq. Haqq. What is the haqq? Truth, right? And now that we're saying bil, right? So what does it become? Bil haqqi. Okay, now to the truth. To the truth. What truth? The truth of what? Truth. And we're talking about Islam. Okay, mashallah. Okay, now we have 24 of you that got this one right. Mashallah. That means you got prepared, you're learning, you're picking up the words, and this is what we want. These words repeat in the Quran often. If you learn these words, reading the Quran will be easy for you. Understanding the Quran will be easy for you. And this is our focus. We want you to understand what you're reading. You speak English, but we also want you to have understanding of the Quran in Arabic. You read the Arabic, and you also have the understanding in English. And this is the reason why we're playing this game. We want it to be engaging. We want it to be fun. For those who are joining us from home, you could join. You have the word in front of you. You can make your selection all the time. And inshallah, we'll be announcing the prize that we're going to be giving out to the winners. The winners will be getting a huge prize, inshallah. You guys will be surprised as to what it is. We'll be making announcement as to what that prize is. So if you're joining us from home, make sure that you do not miss the show every Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Should we move on to the next question, guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. So everyone is ready here. Let's find out the ranking. Zakaria is still on top. Let's move on and find out what's happening. Let's move on to the next question. Here it is. This one is easy. Right, guys? Very easy question. Let's all say it. And what is the word?
Allahi.
Okay, let's do it again.
Allahi.
Okay, good. Does it mean of Allah? Does it mean the most gracious? Does it mean in the name? Or is it the most merciful? Inshallah, we'll be doing, right after this question, when we finish this, we're going to be taking a break, guys. So get ready, inshallah. But make sure that you get your 1,000 points for this question, because you don't want to miss it. 1,000 points every single question that you answer. And at the end of the quiz or the competition, we'll go ahead and find out who's the winner and how many points that they have. Now, there are those who are joining us from home, and the reason why we like to take our time and give 60 seconds is that we want you to make the right selection. But normally, we would give about 5-6 seconds and move on to the next question. But we will not do it here because we want you to be part of this competition. Now we have this word, and let's all say the word together. What is the word?
Allahi.
Allahi. Okay, and what is the meaning of it?
Of Allah.
Okay, good, mashallah. I think everyone got used to this one. This is so easy. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The word Allah is God in English. So we say in Arabic Allah, so we just left it Allah since everyone knows it as Allah. 29 of you, everyone who was participating got this one right. It was very good, very easy question. So inshallah, we will take a break and we will let you know your ranking after the break, inshallah, and get guided with
GuideUS
TV, mashallah.
Get guided, oh, GuideUS TV.
I'm Yusuf Estes for GuideUS TV. Are you fed up with watching some of these commercial channels that are out there now? The information that's coming to us twisted or improper and things that we don't want our kids to watch. So that's why we have GuideUS TV. And we're broadcasting all over the United States, Canada, Alaska, Hawaii, the Caribbean islands, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No commercial interruptions, no advertising, and no subscription rate. All of that to keep it free, to keep Islam out there in front of the people, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, enjoying and benefiting from these great shows and our live programs coming to us on a regular basis from great scholars in the United States, Canada, and around the world, showing us, teaching us in the English language how to deal with the problems we all face every day from the Islamic perspective. That's what I'm talking about. So we all come away with a much better understanding and a way to deal with life's problems.
Get guided, oh, GuideUS TV.
We're about to receive that load that we've been telling you about, that big load of books that are coming to us all the way from Washington, D.C., Virginia area, where they received it over there. We're bringing it to the warehouse. That's the truck. You're looking at it right now. Now we're going to show you unloading it and what 24 pallets of boxes of books and tapes and CDs for Islam looks like. So just stay with us. Be careful as we go around here. I don't want you to get run over now. Take it easy. Here we go. 24 pallets of books and tapes and videos for Islam. That's right. We're very excited about this. This will be the very biggest shipment ever to come to this part of the United States to help Islam, the true message, the real meaning, the beauties, the love, the tolerance, the patience. And we sure need a lot of that, don't we? And that's what we're talking about.
Back to the IQ Quran. Right before we went to the break, we said that we're going to let you know your ranking. We just held it back so that you guys will find out where you're ranking. MashaAllah, the last question that we had, 29 of you got this one right. No one missed it. It was 100%. And this is what we want. Everyone that's participating from home got this one right. Everyone in the studio got it right. And inshallah, towards the end of the program, we will be talking about this surah, and we'll mention word, someone will recite, inshallah, we'll just choose someone to see if they could do word for word, inshallah. Now, the word was Allah, the word God in Islam, or God for English, but Arabic is Allah. Now we're going to move on to the next word, and we'll find out your ranking right before we move on to the next word. Zakaria is still on top with 11,812. Right behind him is Sumaya Umar that has 11,785 points. We have Faduma Abdi with 11,000 as well. And we have Salma Yusuf that has 10,000 points. And we have Sayruq that has 10,000 points. But 10,000 some points, but I just said 10,000 points just to round it up. Now, or 10,700, but this looks at it, how many questions that you got right. So pretty much Salma and Sayruq are still on the same level. Everyone else above that is on the same level as well. That means you guys are tied. The only difference is your speed. So make sure that you get the question right. At the same time, go faster. But do not rush yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to do it faster and get it wrong and lose your ranking. You don't want to do that. Right, guys? Okay, good. Now, do you guys move on to the next word? Yes. Is everyone ready? Yes. Let's move on to the next word and find out how well we do. Here it comes. And I want everyone to say it loudly. Okay, everyone is looking at it. All right, everyone say it. What is the word?
Wa'amilu.
One more time.
Wa'amilu.
Good, mashallah. Wa'amilu, that is the right word. Now let's find out, what is the meaning of wa'amilu? Does it mean those who? Does it mean accept? Does it mean believe? Or is it and do? These are the four options. These are the four options. So make sure that you make your selection. Does it mean, what is the meaning of this? What is the root word, guys, by the way, here? Yes? Amal, okay. I think you gave out the answer by saying root word. So it should be very easy. Now you have about 9 seconds for those who are joining us from home. By the way, at the end of the quiz, what we want is for you to say, you know what is the meaning of the surah? Word for word, we want you to know the meaning of the surah, word for word. So inshallah, we'll have some people to go over and say it for us. What is the word, guys? Wa'amilu, right? And what is the meaning? And do. It has something to do with work. Do. You guys heard of doers? You got to do the work. Wa'amilu, right? The work for. Now, here, 24 of you got this one. 24 people got it right. Only 6 people missed it. But that's fine. You will learn from your mistake. Next time you see this word, you know how to read it. You also know the translation. So do not forget it. It means and do. Remember, what repeats in the Quran often. How many times did you guys will see what? So many times, right? It has 2 meanings, but for most of the time, you guys will see what as and. So just remember that. Now, let's see what has changed with the ranking. Well, everyone who had 11,000 points now has 12,000 points. And anyone had that 11,000 points or 10,000 points has now 11,000 points. Nothing much has changed, but it's okay. That is fine. It is a competition, but this is very tight competition between Sumaya and Zakaria. Small points off. So make sure that you do not miss it. Now, we're going to move on to the next word. I want everyone to say it and then make your selection, inshallah. Here comes the next word. Let's all say it together. Okay, one more time. Good, mashallah. So we have that. We all said the word tawasaw. Okay, now does it mean righteous deeds? Does it mean enjoying each other? Does it mean to the truth or to the patience? So these are the four options that we have, is right in front of you. Make your selection. Some people are moving very fast in choosing or making the clicking on the answer, mashallah. But for those who are joining us from home, we will give you that extra time. We will give you that extra time to join us from home. We'll give you that extra time, and the reason why we're giving the extra time is maybe the word is new to you, maybe you haven't seen it, maybe you don't know how to read it yet. So we want you to look at the word, have understanding of what the word means, and we will recite it for you. Make sure you select and make the right choice. Time is up. Let's all read the word. What is it? Okay. All right, just a second. All right, let's see here. Let's move on to the next word. Let's move on to the next word, guys. Here it is. All right, let's all say the word. Say it. Okay, good. Does it mean mankind indeed is surely in? We have one more word, and inshallah we'll be reciting the entire surah and finding out what the surah means. So inshallah, get ready for it. Now, everybody said it as to the meaning. You see it in front of you. Make your choice. All right. Let's see. Khusr. What is the root word here? Huh? The root word itself. But there's the shakl is on harakat, right? Okay, good, mashallah. So you guys know what the meaning of this word is. You guys have about 19 seconds to make your choice. We have about, here it comes, we have about 10 seconds. Make sure that you select the question, see the question, read it, and make your selection. 2 seconds before we move on to the next question. It means you guys see the 23 of you got this one right. Not too bad. Zakaria has 13,782 points. Sumaya has 13,762 points. Oh, this is very tight. Okay, we have Faduma that has 13,000 points as well. We have Salma, 12,000 points. It seems like the ranking has not changed for this questions. It has not. But we're going to find out. This is, I believe this is the last word, guys, right? Is everyone ready for the last word?
Yes.
Okay, you do not want to miss this. This is the last word for the night. Get ready for it. Get ready for this word. All of us, let's say it. What is it?
Inna.
Let's say it louder.
Inna.
Good. One more time.
Inna.
Good job. Does it mean mankind indeed surely is surely in? These are your four options. Make your selection, because after this question, we will find your ranking. We will find your ranking, but inshallah, before that, I want Ahmed to come up here and take this from me, since you already made your choice. Here. All right, Ahmed, get ready for this. Here it is. Go sit down with it. You're going to be passing it, inshallah, when I tell you to pass. All right, 28 of you got this one right. MashaAllah, only 2 people missed it. Let's all say it together, and let's say the meaning. What is the word?
Inna.
Okay, MashaAllah, inna, right? What is the meaning of it?
Indeed.
Indeed. I have to make sure it's on. Okay, now let's find out. Before we move on and find the ranking, what I want to do is find out who knows the meaning of the entire surah, and then we will let you know the ranking and where everyone is at. Starting with Ahmed, do you know the entire surah word for word?
Yes.
Okay, yes, okay. Go ahead, read the surah for us.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Okay, what does it mean? Translate word for word.
والعصر means by the time. Innal insan means indeed mankind. Lafi khusr means is surely at loss. Illa alladhina amanu, it means except those who believe. Wa amilu salihati, and do the righteous deeds. Wa tawasaw bil haqq, and enjoin each other to the truth. وتواصوا بالصبر, and enjoin each other to the patience.
Okay, good, mashallah. We have Ahmed who did the translation word for word. Who also could do that? Who could do that? Raise your hand. We're going to do from the boys to the girls. Okay, so give it to Zakaria. Zakaria, go ahead, recite the surah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
What is the meaning of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim?
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
Okay, the most merciful. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'll randomly ask you the meaning of the word. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, wal asr.
By the time.
By the time. I'm going to jump and ask you what is the meaning of bil haqq.
Bil haqq, to the truth.
To the truth. One more word. Let's find out. Lafi.
Is surely in.
MashaAllah. So now randomly you know the word. So I think you might be one of the winners tonight, but I'm not sure. Give it to Sa'id. Let's find out if Sa'id could do word for word. Okay, Sa'id, what is the meaning of alladhina?
Those who.
Those who, MashaAllah. Let's find out. By the way, I'm randomly asking the meaning because this is what we want. We want you to learn we want you to be able to read the Quran, but not only that, we want you to be able to translate. So right now we have Sa'id. Sa'id, I'm going to ask you one more question. Let's see. Here, I want to ask you, I'm trying to make a hard choice. Khusrin.
Loss.
Loss, that is right. Okay, good. Should I ask you one more or you're done? Okay, he doesn't care. He wants to do one more. Okay, fine. Let's find out what is the meaning of in.
Indeed.
Indeed, mashallah, you got everything 100%. Let's move on to the girls and find out if they know the meaning of this surah. This is a very short surah. We want you guys to know. Imam Shafi'i said, if you had known the surah and the translation and you acted upon it, it would have been sufficient for you. So it is very important to understand the meaning of the surah. Okay, Sayruq, what is the meaning of Ar-Rahman?
Gracious.
The most gracious, that is right. Okay, I'm going to ask you another word, and I'm doing this randomly, so get ready. Bis-sabr. Sabr. You know the meaning? Okay, let's move on to Sumaya. Sumaya, let's find out. Sumaya, should I ask you randomly or you want to go ahead choose? Randomly, okay, good. You're ready. Bil-haqq.
To the truth.
To the truth. Sumaya, you're number 2 tonight, right? Okay. What is the meaning of Bismi?
Bismi?
Bismi.
In the name.
In the name. Okay, well, Sumaya, what is the meaning of Al-Insan?
Mankind.
Mankind. That is right. One more word. Wa'amilu.
And do.
And do. That is right, mashallah. Got 100% right. Who also wants to go ahead and be part of it? Okay, Salma. Okay, give it to Salma. Salma, I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and inshallah, we'll be calling out for the night. We'll find out the ranking of our students who are participating tonight. Let's find out. I'm going to ask you a question that I already asked. I'll make it easy for you. Wal asr.
By the time.
By the time, mashallah. And guys, for those who are joining us from home, we want you to be able to know the word that are repeated in the Quran, especially some of the short surahs. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question that I have not asked yet. What is the meaning of watawasaw?
And enjoying each other.
Okay, good. And enjoying each other. That is right. Good job, Salma. You got everything right. Now, mashallah, everyone in the studio, that means you worked hard. You guys got the questions right. I asked you randomly. You guys got it right. I asked you to read the entire surah. You were able to do that as well. That means you guys worked hard. Good job to everyone. You might not have been number 1 today, but everyone is number 1 who is in the studio and who is joining us from home. Why? You've learned the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now you learn the translation of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from you. You have understanding. And this is the entire program and why we're pushing this. We want you to learn the translation of the Quran. But tonight, let's find out who was our winner. And I hope those who are joining us from home, you could do the same thing as to what you've seen in the studio. If someone asks you, what is the meaning of Bismi? What is the meaning of Allah? What is the meaning of Ar-Rahman? What is the meaning of Wal Asri? You should be able to translate. What is the meaning of Al-Haq? You should be able to translate because these words repeat in the Quran and you're reading them every single day. So you might as well just pick up and learn it once, inshallah. Now, the last word was indeed. Let's find out the ranking and what has changed because you're waiting. MashaAllah, Zakaria is on top. Sumaya, MashaAllah, is number 2. We have Faduma Abdi, that is number 3. We have Salma Yusuf, that was the last person I was asking question, right? Salma Yusuf, that is number 4. And we have Sayruq. I want to go ahead and ask how you guys felt about the program. Faduma, how was the program tonight? You ended up being number 3. How was it? Good. You liked it? Yes. Okay, mashallah. Okay, let me give it to Salma. Salma, how do you feel coming number 4 tonight?
Good.
Good. Next time you're gonna end up what number?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know, mashallah. Give it to Zakaria. Zakaria is our winner for the night. We want to find out, Zakaria, what is your trick? This is your second time winning. We had Ahmed last episode, but since we started this episode, you've been number 1 so far. What have you done to get to this level? What do you do?
I memorize every word, word by word.
You memorize every word, word by word. What else do you do?
And I practice with my fingers, like on the spot, so I don't have to look down. So
Say again. You do. What do you do?
like I look at the screen and I don't even look at my phone at the same time. I just do this.
Okay, mashallah. So that's how you got the speed over Sumaya. She just heard your trick. I think she's gonna pass you next time. Is that right? Okay, mashallah. For everyone that is joining us from home, we have the people in the studio. Mashallah, Zakaria was our winner, and we hope that you will become a winner one of this time. Fatima, who was joining us, mashallah, was a winner one time. So make sure that you learn the next surah, learn the meaning, learn the translation, learn what Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim means, and inshallah we will bring this program to you next Friday. Until next time, get ready inshallah, and we leave you with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and get guided with GuideUS TV.